Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now to round off the three Super Star Wars games, now I'm taking a look at, as you probably guessed, Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi, aka Super Return of the Jedi. Came out in 1994 and is based on Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, the film that came out in 1983. Once again, Sculptured Software is responsible for its programming. And as in the previous games, you got three different difficulty levels: easy, brave, and Jedi. And the controls are much the same as before. And it's got the same password system that was in the previous game, which can only be a good thing. So we'll start the game, and a long time ago in the galaxy far, far away, and once again we have the famous John Williams theme tune playing, and as this section once again apes what happens at the start of the film when you get the usual crawl while John Williams' music blares out of the speakers. We'll skip that. So once again, we get these quasi-animated cutscenes. I do like the way they've done that, using Mode 7, and they've really done a good job of that. Remember, this is a Super Nintendo game from 1994, so it wouldn't have been quite so easy to do that kind of thing now. It would have been a lot easier to do that kind of thing now compared to back then. Commander, I hope your Satan Death Star will be completed by the time the Emperor arrives. He is not as forgiving as I am. Yes, Lord Vader, we shall double our efforts. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Luke, Leia and Chewie race in a land speeder towards Jabba the Hutt's palace to rescue Han Solo. So, onwards. So we actually start in a Mode 7-bit this time. And you can actually collect these those tokens, and you've also got a speed boost. You can't actually slow down, as far as I can make out. So you've got to be careful to avoid the rocky outcroppings and jump over the gaps. Yeah, and that's about it for what you have to do here. And one thing that was irritating me already is that there are bits where you're actually having to jump to the other side of something when there's actually one of those rocky outcroppings right on the edge of where you need to get to. So it's nigh on impossible to jump across without taking a hit. That's not great design. I mean, seriously, especially as this is the first level as well. Oh, sod it. So back to the start of the stage, which isn't ideal. As you saw, you can get the occasional hearts, but because they bounce up and down, it makes it really hard to tell where they are in relation to you. Oh God, I thought I was going to fall through there. It's annoying that you can't slow down in this. Heart. Please tell me I can get that. Yes. See, it looked like it... Oh, God. See, look how bad the design is. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. No! God. This is such a badly designed stage. Oh, no, no. I need a heart. Oh, just made it. I had a tiny sliver of health. As dawn approaches, Luke, Leia and Chewie begin to climb up the mountainside towards the palace of Jabba the Hutt. So we can now choose between Luke, Chewie and Princess Leia. Leia Bush? I thought she was Leia Organa. Never mind. So let's see what she's capable of, since we were never able to control her in the two previous games. So they've kept the double jump in from the previous game. And we can still get thermal detonators, which again you have to have a very short time span in which to use them. So you've got Jawas again. So this is... So what we have here is more of the same kind of platforming action that you saw for the main bulk of the previous games. And you can pick up health swords to increase your health meter in the top left corner, which once again is shown by a lightsaber. Oh god. And still you've got the same problem that shrapnel can hurt you. I mean, seriously, is that really necessary? And what's with all these blind jumps? I mean, you never quite know if you're going to jump straight into hell. Oh god. Those eggs normally contain. See, look, you get hurt by shrapnel again. Why did they put that in? It's so frustrating. Oh, some of the hit detection in this is a bit irritating as well. Oh god! Damn it, there was a thermal detonator up there. So I got shield again. I like the way they've animated the shield though. Now, is that an enemy that I can use as a stepping stone, or... Well, I can use it, whatever it is, I can use it as a stepping stone. Ooh, extra life. And it's actually in the shape of the character I was using. That's a nice touch. Now where am I supposed to go? Where am I meant to go? Oh, what's with all the respawning enemies? If you can count falling rocks as enemies, which I think we can for the sake of this, because they do hurt you. As does even the slightest bit of shrapnel. What? I just fell right through that. Oh, God. So we have much the same problem as in the previous games, that you've got some really tricky, fiddly jumping. Oh, goodness me. And I've got very little energy. I could need a heart. Oh, come off it. Ah, well, I got it. It didn't give me as much as I would have liked, though. See, look at that. How was I supposed to know where I needed to land? Because it was all off screen until it was too late. So, yet again, we've got the same problem of bad level design. Oh, put me down. Oh, you stupid pterodactyl thing, whatever the hell you are. And of course, because I went off the screen, that enemy respawned. Oh, but it's still got slowdown. Oh, what the hell happened there? What's going on here? Oh, for God's sake, look at that crap level design. I hope I reached a checkpoint. So let's try Luke, see what he can do. One thing I forgot to mention in my Super The Empire Strikes Back review is that Luke had actually gained the ability to block with his lightsaber. Unfortunately, this has been removed from this, which I think is exceptionally annoying because it was actually really handy. Oh, God, get off! Stop knocking me back! It's so idiotically frustrating. See, look, you get pushed back. Oh, God, this is so badly designed. I'm trying to decide whether or not this is even worse level design than in the previous games. I think it might just about be. Especially as you can't use Luke's lightsaber to block him. Pick it up, you dink. Pick it! See, look, it's not even picking up half the time. That's terrible. And this would have been yet another good old 50 odd quid. Force power up. Another thing that Luke can do is hurl his lightsaber out like that, and so at least he's got a more ranged attack with his. But they removed the force skills that were in the previous game. You didn't see those in my review of the previous game, but they're there in later levels. Oh, God. Slow down. And you're still getting harmed by blooming shratters. Oh, God. Another force power up. Yeah, so every time you use that thing that allows you to cast your saber to the side of the screen, while you're using that, your force saber in the top right corner drains. So, oh, for God's sake! You just slide off platforms, fall through them, and oh, goodness me, this is so irritating. Yeah, another one of those eggs. Now, notice that the Darth Vader heads no longer go impressive. God, the slowdown in this. Oh, goodness me. I mean, it's pretty much like the whole game, almost the whole game's in slow motion because of this. The frame rate drop is ridiculous. Oh, goodness me. And more of these blind jumps. And that being the ability that Luke had in the previous game to be able to oh God, that. I've got no idea what's ahead of me, of course, because I can't see far enough ahead. I mean, look at this. God, thank God I landed on a platform there. So very nearly. And you actually need to collect those R2-D2s if you come across them. Oh God, that slowdown. I don't like that power up. It's so easy to. Well, where am I going to go? And I've nearly lost all my health because. Oh goodness me! I nearly fell. Now where am I going to go? Oh yeah, I can. Ooh. Oh my God! The slowdowns make it really hard to plant the jumps. Oh, you can. Oh, look at that slowdown. Where am I meant to go? Oh, there's another one of those things. Oh, God, this is so badly designed. Look how slow this is. Oh, God. The slowdown in this is even worse than it is in Super The Empire Strikes Back. And I desperately need a health heart. Look how slow that is. Oh God, I just realised that's the same. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, crikey. See what I mean? The level design's terrible. Oh, goodness me. And of course, it's a heart that you can't actually get. Well, I'm not going to the left there because that will just take me back to that bit I was at when oh God, here we go. See? Oh, that is cheap. Let's try Chewbacca. Oh God. Oh man. So we got oh yeah. God, I actually reached the checkpoint just before I died with Luke just then. Yeah, I'm not that. God, that slow down. This is very poorly programmed. Look at that slowdown. You can sod off as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look how slowly his health bar at the bottom is depleting. This is going to take ages. Oh, God. Oh, this is so bad. Of course, you get pushed back as usual. This is not great. And of course, because the gameplay is much the same as in the God. Hey. I really hope that's the end. Good, stage clear. Thank God, because that was a terrible design. Let's try Luke again for this next bit, whatever it is. Okay. God, I've taken damage already. Oh God, slow down already. Oh, it's that sniggering thing that normally sits by Jabba the Hutt's through. Oh God. Those axes are doing tons of damage. Okay, what happened just there? I couldn't see because of the because of whatever was in the foreground. It completely blocked my view, so I didn't have a clue what happened there. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this. Come on. Yeah, that was handy. I had the force save. You piss off, you small, thick, whatever you want. Oh, I see. Oh, God. Get right, let go of me. Oh, look at that slow down. Oh, God. I couldn't move because everything was going so slowly and I couldn't see. Get those things out of the bloody way of the... Let's try Leia again. I think I'm going to regret this, but you never know. Because she hasn't got a ranged weapon. No, she... Oh, God. She... Oh, God, this is so annoying. Oh, God, this is bad. Oh, God, respawning enemies again. Oh, crikey. Thank God for the double jump. Oh, God. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I do not like the fact that the enemies respawn in this. Oh, my God. Nah, she's no good against that. Let's try Chewbacca. At least he's got a ranged weapon. One which doesn't... So the control of... oh, God, I forgot about that. So control of blasters is exactly the same as before. It's still more of the same sort of thing as we saw in the previous game. Oh, for God's sake, get that bloody arse out of the way. I want that heart. Thank you. Oh, this is stupid. Look how much I'm hitting them. It's not doing anything. Oh, God. Get off me. Oh, darn it, you sod. You just get pushed around all the time. Yeah. No, I'm not impressed with that. In fact, in some ways, I'm even less impressed with that than I am with Super The Empire Strikes Back. And that So, Super Return of the Jedi, aka Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. More of the same, really, only even more annoying. And even more frustrating, and even more badly designed. Graphics and sound are up to the same standard, much the same of what I said in the previous games about the graphics and animation being largely top quality. Also applies here. Nice Mode 7 effect on that opening level, although it's quite a shock to have a Mode 7 level right at the very beginning instead of the platform one. So I noticed some nice visual effects when we were in that second level, where like the shimmering of the background, a bit like what you get in some of the backgrounds in UN Squadron, to replicate the heat rising off the desert sand or that kind of thing. So that was a nice effect. Sounds again somewhat muddy, music samples, but otherwise the sound's pretty good quality. Gameplay, well, once again, people would have been paying out to a good £50 for essentially the same sort of game as they had with in the two predecessors. And the fact that some of the powers that Luke had previously are now gone, including his ability to block with the lightsaber, which would have deflected things, projectiles that come towards him, including shrapnel. Yeah. While it's good to be able to play as Princess Leia, it doesn't really add much, and her weapon's not that much use, considering she's got no ranged attack in the levels that I've seen her play thus far. Yeah, so, and it's still got the same problem of really bad level design. I mean, in that first stage, there are gaps where it was nigh on impossible not to crash into a rock formation, because it's right on the far end of the closest point which you have to get to, because if you try and jump too far, you'll just fall into the abyss. And the hearts are really hard to pinpoint where they are, because they bounce up and down, and it's hard to spot any kind of shadow on them to ascertain how far they are away from you. So you might think that you're closer to them than you actually are. Poor level design in the platforming sections I've seen. I mean, there are points where I was doing blind jumps or got pushed off stage in the or fell through platforms, and had to hope that I was actually landing on some ground and not just falling to my death by falling off the bottom of the screen. Yeah, and of course those pits in that bit I was just doing, which were largely obscured by foreground details. I mean, did they really have to put those there? I mean, when I first fell down one of those pits, I didn't even know what happened, because the foreground obstruction was completely obscuring it. It looked like I died for no reason. It was only when I saw it open before I'd actually started jumping on top that it was that I realised what was happening. So again, bad level design, and all of that is going to mount up to a somewhat damning final score. 5 out of 10 for Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.